And we're not seeing that right now. I want to talk about real quickly the timing of the eclipse here in Albuquerque. And of course, it's already underway. Officially, the sun is beginning to disappear behind the moon, or at least be covered by the moon just a little bit. It's maximum at 12:30. So just after lunchtime, 78% of the sun will be covered by the moon. And of course, we do have the clouds out there, so that's creating some issues. It ends at 1:47 this afternoon. So of course, the eclipse is basically when the moon is between the earth and the sun. It casts that shadow. The moon casts the shadow on the earth, creating that, of course, solar eclipse. But here is the problem: the clouds. And this is a visible satellite. The reason why it's blank early on is because we didn't have the sun up. So this is actually 22,000 miles out in space. The satellite is looking at the clouds down on in the atmosphere of the earth. And we are looking at some clearing, though, for areas around Reserve, Silver City, Deming, and Lordsburg. So this is the area that's going to have the best viewing of the solar eclipse in New Mexico. Some of those clouds beginning to thicken across the southeastern part of the state where the partial eclipse is greatest. So that path of totality you see right here across the center part of the nation, Texas through the Ohio, Mississippi River valleys into the northeast. And of course, we're seeing clouds along that through parts of Texas and some clearing through the Ohio and Mississippi River Valley, and also some breaks into the northeastern part of the country right now. There's that path of totality. Of course, here in New Mexico, ranging from about 60% in the northwestern part of the state to about 90% coverage in the southeastern part of New Mexico. Always wear sun protection if you are going to be trying to view the eclipse. That would be, of course, the official solar eclipse glasses.